Hello, everyone. Welcome back to RNG Network. This is apparently a podcast where sometimes we stay on subject, sometimes we don't. Conversations usually happen because we don't know what we're talking about, and then we remember what we're talking about. I am your host for this episode, Trail. With me, I got two of my fellow hosts. We got Goose
Hello, hello.
and Frontal.
Hi.
Today we got a little bit of a what I would say different type of subject than normal. Usually we talk about things and we get all nostalgic and we get happy, but today we're going to talk about things that just piss us off. Only about streamers, other streamers, potentially even ourselves. Who knows? Maybe we'll look inward a little bit, figure out what I'm annoyed about myself, maybe, but mostly with other people because life. First, though. How you guys doing? Goose, how's it going for you?
It's going. It's
Yeah.
going well. I'm still in the process of trying to find a job
Yeah.
and stressing about a lot of things, but other than that, I'm doing great.
Nice. Besides the stressing about it,
Yeah.
but nice. You'll get something. You'll get
Life-
something eventually.
yeah.
You're a good person.
Yeah,
You work
life-
hard.
life
You'll
goes
get
on.
something. Yeah.
I mean, he's an okay person.
Shots
Yeah.
fired.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
not wrong. I agree with him.
Self-deprecation. All right, we're already following with today's topic. Let's go. Frontal, how you been?
Oh, I've been all right. It's been a long working day today, so I'm very tired. Before we even start, I've got a sore throat because I've been talking for like hours and yelling at people. Those people are idiots.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Yes, talk
Oh.
more, please.
People.
God, rub it in. Imagine having a job.
All right, well, as you can hear, I have a slight cough, and I can't wait for Goose to edit those out.
At least you have a voice today.
Yes, I do have a voice today. For those that don't know, last weekend, I was losing my voice, and I was in lost voice sexy mode.
It was incredibly
Almost-
sexy voice. It was like, "Hi guys, how are you doing today?" Like,
Hey,
Hi.
how's everybody?
Trail, are you back?
But no, this last week, yeah, I've been going through the ringer with being also down with the sickness. Had to work from home 2 days. Had to work from home 2 days. Whole face just felt thrashed. But
My bad.
other than that, not too bad of a week.
Good, 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 good.
But yeah, for today's topic, things that piss us off about streamers. So, do you guys, is there like, we just gonna, just kind of shoot from the hip? Or is there like certain things that you guys know that's like a broad kind of stroke? Or a broad brush stroke that like is a general thing you see a lot of streamers do? Or is there specific things, and obviously we're not here to be like, this specific person, fuck that person, but is there specific things you see like one person do, or is it the more broad type thing?
yeah, yes.
Yes.
I guess that's kind of fair. That's kind of a bad question because both
What,
do
what,
apply. But
what I will say, like one of my sort of recent, it's been a long term pet peeve. I started off as like a horror streamer, scary games, etc.
right,
And what you see when you're part of the horror games community is a lot of over the top, very fake reactions that are very obviously fake.
Ah, yes.
oh my gosh!
It's like it makes such a good clip if I go, oh my god, Home Alone face,
Yeah.
and it's like
hands
Wow.
in the cheeks.
it's like a door creaked open once. Great. And it's like there comes to a certain point, like I mean, obviously I'm a streamer, and there is that part that's like, if you want people to try and scare you, then you have to act like you're more scared of things than you are sometimes,
Right.
and I get that, but some people are really, really bad at their reactions, and it's like, oh my god, that's the scariest thing that's
Yeah.
ever happened to me. It's like, I mean, you can tell when if I get like a jump scare sound, it'll make me flinch, but it won't like make me scream. Where some people like
Right.
full on scream, and this reaction is like,
Yeah.
Oh,
if you have that sound bite, you've heard it lots, you eventually become dull to it. you know?
Right.
Yes, yeah.
It might surprise you, but you wouldn't start screaming and stuff in reaction to it, you know?
Oh my,
No.
that's got my heart thumping faster than rabbits humping. Wow, that was scary.
Like when
I've
I have
never
like
heard that before.
when I have like a genuine spook, one time I closed down, I instinctively closed down the game. Alt F4'd out instinctively. And I was like, oh, I need to reload the game now. Okay, well, please.
Damn
It's
it.
like, and I think it's that sort of like a little bit of. Like, I know it's all about entertainment, so you kind of have to go over the top with your reaction things, but it's like some people just go really, really over the top, and it's obvious, and it's just like,
I get that.
So basically,
The fake
just
reactions.
overselling reactions to try to make some sort of a clippable
Yeah.
moment.
yeah. I mean,
Yep.
like take for example, like the Goose was streaming once, and he was playing the Cult of a Lamb, and I broke his tents like 5 times during the day. And you got to see that genuine look of sort of like brokenness in his eyes as it happened, you know?
Like if he wasn't streaming, he would have just instantly quit the game. But since he was streaming, he had to fight the urge to do it, and so you could
Oh,
see
dude,
the
I did.
actual defeat. I remember that I was at work and I had to hold
But,
back
like,
so bad from laughing at you.
If he was like a big time streamer, like fishing for reactions, I've seen videos of people like picking up their keyboard and smashing it in half on stream and stuff as a rage reaction sort of thing. It's like no gamer would smash their keyboard in half unless they had real issues, you know.
Right.
I mean,
It's like
some people do.
keyboards cost money, man.
Yeah,
Well-
they do. Then a lot of money too.
I mean, they could just go out and get, some $10 keyboard and have it next to them and then just rage and
like a
grab
prop?
that one for the reaction.
But yeah, it's like there's some streamers who just they're known for the reactions, and therefore they have that reaction to like any stimulus that comes in, and it's like,
Yeah.
Right. All right, so we got first one, which is
Fake reactions
sarcastically
or
over
staged reactions
Yeah,
or whatever.
fake reactions.
I will agree with that though, because that is it's not
Yeah.
necessarily a pet peeve of mine because I don't do much of the horror type stuff. But
Right. Now,
if someone's
Go ahead.
saying that they're doing a first playthrough of something and you know what to expect because you might have seen the game before or whatever, and this
Right.
person gets to a spot that most people would jump scare, they don't react at all. I mean, sometimes maybe people just don't get scared, but other times you can tell when people fake it.
right.
So yeah, I can see how that would be a pet peeve.
Yeah.
Sure,
I would
they got
say I would say one of the ones that I actually I had some other ones, but I just thought of this while we're sitting here talking. When someone is a small streamer, right? Like us. You want to have as much engagement with every person as possible, right? Because you want to
Yes.
you want to create that engagement. That's just it's the whole point of it. But when someone if they blow up and they get big and they are averaging plus 1K plus viewers, obviously you cannot expect. I mean, you can expect, but you can't really say that they should be engaging with every single person, because sometimes even with chat and slow mode it just blows by. But when there's a very large streamer, like if one of us gets a follow, we go, oh hey, blah blah blah, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. But when you get those huge ones, and they probably get anywhere from 50 to whatever in one stream, so it's not more the fact that they don't point it out themselves and say like thanks for it, but when you see the larger ones and they completely even remove an alert for a follower, so like even if they don't see it and don't acknowledge it for 10 minutes or however because they're doing something and they don't look at their alert, but when you remove the alert, see basically you remove any reaction to you doing a follow whatsoever. Because like obviously you could go to a big streamer and expect that they're not going to see or they're not going to have time or they're not going to do something to immediately notice that you followed and whatnot. But if you don't have anything that happens on screen when someone clicks that follow button, it's almost like it immediately diminishes the feedback from them hitting the follow button, which is such a simple thing. You know what I mean?
I'd go one step further. There are some big streamers that even go so far as to ignore subs and stuff. Like,
Yes.
people are like, spending the hard-earned cash to support you.
Like at a minimum, you literally can do nothing. You just have an automatic reaction, something on the screen, whether it's cool or not. But if it's something that shows up on the stream that you did it, you know what I mean?
Just like, you know, I really like watching like XQC sometimes. Yeah, I have to be in the right mood for it because he's you know, he's obviously very OTT a lot of time. But the number of times I've watched him stream and like someone's like done text to speech or whatever, and he just ignores it, and it's like someone's donated $5, and it's like, okay,
Right.
and it's like, if they're spending money to support you, you gotta be nice, you know, a little bit, you know, unless they're
Right, like
being
at
an
least
arsehole,
making
you know?
an effort. Something.
Yeah.
It's like I thank Sin when he comes onto my stream. He makes the fucking lawnmower sound from my text to speech. I'm like, thanks, I guess, you know. It's like, thanks. I hate
I've
to
had
hear.
that. I've had that little plug-in for years, and not a single person has ever used it.
Which one?
Ever. The text to speech thing,
Oh.
where you can like you donate like 1 bit, and then you can, you know, anybody can say whatever they want through a robot or whatever voice you have set.
Oh, yeah. One of the
Yeah.
StarCraft 2 streamers that I've been watching a lot recently, he's kind of funny and funny to watch, but the majority of what makes watching his fun is actually, there's like, I don't know, there's a good amount of people, they use the text-to-speech in his, and they have somehow, like, you can put certain symbols to make it sound just freaking hilarious. And it's more fun almost watching his stream because of the people in the chat using the text-to-speech. It's hilarious.
That's one thing I love about streamers, just to go off topic here, is sometimes if you can find the right one that, you know, they're entertaining, but if they have a community that just makes it fun to be a part of or makes the whole stream better through stuff like that, or, you know, whatever interactions and stuff they might have available, that's a lot of fun too.
Right.
It's just getting people to join in.
Yeah. You didn't go off subject. You went completely opposite of subject.
Yes. You right. And
Okay. I'm just saying. It's okay.
okay.
What
All
of
right.
it?
So we got fake emotions. We got complete ignorance of interaction from viewers, which is the whole point of streaming, having viewers and interacting with them. Well, I guess it's not the whole point, but basically is.
Yeah.
What you got, Goose? Let's add to it. Add to the pile. Start piling on all these shite streamers.
Okay. This is one that's just started recently. I want to say, I don't know if it like started on TikTok or whatever. Twitch lately has become a home. Maybe it's not lately, but I've seen a lot more of it lately, even from streamers that I've known for years have suddenly just started adapting this. But they've put in like a what was it? Sub goals or bit goals or donation goals or whatever. If they hit a certain amount or if they do a certain amount, they add time to their stream. And
Oh, yeah.
like I get it. It's incentive for people to throw money at a streamer, and that's cool. The thing that pisses me off about that is that people will just pull up a YouTube fucking collage or a clip or a playlist and let that play, and then they'll go take a nap. They'll go sleep for like 7-8 hours straight, and then they'll come back and get right back to it whenever the hell they feel like they want to. It's so bullshit.
Right. I mean,
I feel like
guess,
that should break TOS because they're not doing anything.
Right. I mean,
I will say that, like, when I did a subathon, when I got to like 28 hours into it, I was like, I'm gonna kill myself if I keep going on this way. I'm just gonna I'll finish it off tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a sleep. Obviously, the timer stopped while I was sleeping, obviously, but you know.
I mean, I think a lot of that became really popular. I'm sure you guys heard of it when Ludwig did that same thing, but it went for, God, how long did his go for? Was it like 2 weeks, or it was something crazy? It was like 2 or 3 weeks, and his kept going on, and it went like the amount that was made from it was absurd. Like it was in the millions. But yeah, like his was constantly
Holy
going
shit.
for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. I can't remember how long it was exactly.
That's insane.
Yeah, and I think after Ludwig did that was when it kind of became popular and more people started doing it.
Yeah, and
Well, more
I get
prevalent, but yeah. But yes, I do get what you're saying. Like you're doing the thing so that you're doing a thing while people are donating for you to do the thing, and then you stop doing the thing while the other people are still donating for you to do the thing.
Right.
It was
I
very,
don't know.
very general, but yeah.
I mean, at least go
Yeah,
sleep in your
doesn't
chair
make
and have your
sense.
camera on while you
Yeah,
sleep streaming.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
you
only
give someone
one
a potential-
person. There's
Go
only
ahead.
one person that I've seen do that, where he has a camera pointed at him while he sleeps on a couch.
I've seen
I'm not gonna say
Amaranth
names.
I've seen Amaranth like making like with a room full of thousands of people just watching his sleep, and it's like
Well,
it's
I
a little bit weird.
I'm sure she's not the only one that has done that, and probably has made
No.
a lot off of doing that.
Right.
But it's just like people make money off just sleeping on cam. Like I'm struggling to make money playing games. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Maybe I should just go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. It just annoys me.
Yeah. Frontal, you got something else in the chamber? Fire away.
Hang on, give me a minute to cook in my head. 1 second.
Cooking in your head? How do you cook in your head? You
I'm
imagining like you're in like an overcooked area and you're just throwing food around?
Yeah, everything's on fire. I'm panicking.
For some reason, there's elevators in the kitchen, and it's in the middle of the road.
I'm cooking on a blimp. Panicked.
Is
Everything's
Goose over
fire,
there in the
falls
corners
ground.
doing circles with the extinguisher?
So,
That's something I've done.
specifically amongst small streamers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've only had it a few times, and I've had to call people out on it. And it's when other streamers can sometimes be a little bit freaking rude. And you guys know me. I support other streamers 100%. I'll go into the things. I'll donate stuff. I'll say, this streamer's live. I'm gonna go give him a raid or whatever. I support my friends and streamers like loads.
Right.
A couple of times, I've had other streamers come into my stream and be like, "By the way, I'm going live." Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
it's like,
That's a big no-no.
but it still happens.
I don't know.
And I got into an argument on like a Facebook group where for small streamers, and someone was like, "Everyone keeps banning me from the things. I don't know why." And it's like I have like 18 streams up, and all I do is go into the stream and say I'm going to be going live later, so I can't stay in chat. Like, that's the problem right there. You're promoting
Right there.
yourself rather than you know. Like
You're literally trying to go take audience.
if you come into
Yeah.
my chat and I know you and I know you're a streamer, I'll give you a shout out regardless of what we're talking about. I'll give you one of my mods will give you a shout out.
Right.
Yeah.
But for you to shout yourself out, a little bit of a dick
It's kind of
move,
BS. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And I've looked specifically amongst small streamers when you get like someone who's new and thirsty they're thirsty to grow, and they're told you have to network to grow, and for some of them they think that's just going into people's streams and being like, "Hi, I'm going live soon. Okay, I'll talk to you later."
No, yeah.
Like-
Not how any of that shit works. But they try
Absolute dick
it.
move,
Yeah. And it's funny because I moderate for a couple of other streamers and they've DM'd me privately and be like, "Hey, I know you know this person and they're cool and all, but they're doing this and I don't appreciate it." And I've told them several times to don't do that thing, and they're still doing that thing. So I'm going to take action. If you want, you can talk to them and let them know, but they came from your community. I'm like, I don't know. They just started. I don't know. I'm not their dad. But yeah, it's kind of funny because when people are new and like you said, they get thirsty to do the grind, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll go piggyback off of someone else that I might know." And that's something that you've told me a million times too, Frontal. Is if people like you, they'll be there. Simple as that. I just don't stream anymore.
I'm gonna go into Frontal streams now and just start dropping links for everything.
you're not a moderator, so it'll be automatically deleted.
Instant ban.
But no, it's one of those. It's like at one point, one of my mods advertised for someone else's stream while I was streaming. I'm like I'm all for like cross promotion and stuff, but like while I'm actively streaming, don't.
How about you?
And it's just like,
I got another one.
Go for it.
So you know how a lot of streams will have like the tags and stuff where people will put in like LGBTQ plus, or they'll put in like new streamer, or they'll put in adventure, no backseating, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Another thing that I've seen a couple times is people will put in like all these things, all these tags, and show support for all these things. And in the middle of their stream, start dropping like a lot of like derogatory terms, and it to me, it makes it feel like people are just throwing in those tags for the attention.
Fake as
But
fuck.
then, yeah, exactly. It's kind of annoying. I've seen it so many times, especially among new streamers too.
Freaking pandering just to get more viewership. I mean,
Yeah,
I would also hate and be mad at that, but to keep some relativity to games in here, like smurfing. If you get carried to a rank that you are not, everyone else in that area will be like, "Oh, you're not actually good," and then you'll get beat to a pummel. If you get all those tags and you start doing those things, hopefully the people, if it does bring in viewership, would be like, "Oh, this person's a piece of garbage," and then they just leave.
I feel targeted right now.
And another thing I've noticed with streamers, and I'm trying to think of like a more indirect way to say things, because it's streamers and content creators that I know sometimes get enamored by someone because they have a follower count.
Because they have a what?
A high follower count.
Yeah,
And in an example that I'm going to not be too specific about, but Goose can attest to this. Like, someone we know put full-on blinkers on and went into what was effectively like a scam, because it was backed by a person who had high follower count. But I was like, if you watch their streams, they have like three people watching.
What's a follower count? I'm not-
yeah. Follower count. How many followers do you have on Twitch?
Okay.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh,
follower
wait.
count.
Yeah, follower account. What do you mean?
No.
Follow amount.
Yes. Amount.
The number of followers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they have a follower account. Oh, you mean like they have a really high amount of followers,
Yeah.
but they don't
So, like-
actually have a lot
so,
of
like-
viewers.
Yeah, so
Well, I
like,
was just trying to say I didn't know what you meant by that.
yeah.
And
so
maybe other people listening would not
this
as well.
particular guy was talking like he had a lot of clout because he had like 10,000 followers on Twitch, but there was only like 3 at a time watching him.
So that would be someone that paid for followers.
Yeah.
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 But
yeah.
it worked for him because like people that we know like fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Like saw a number and like, well, this guy's popular. Anything I do with this guy is going to be super popular. Like, no.
Oh yeah. On
Psych.
multiple accounts. On multiple accounts.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's the funniest thing too.
I couldn't give a shit how many followers you have. Like it depends on how much yeah.
The quality.
It's the quality. It really is. Like
Yes.
Yes.
like you could have 1 million followers, but if only 3 of them are watching you, what difference does it make?
Right.
Quality matters. It's not even like the quality of the stream, but the quality of the person. Just, you got to be
Oh, yeah,
genuine,
for
man.
sure.
So many people fake even personas or put on like a fake personality is the word I was looking for. So, sorry, but a lot of people will be someone who they're not and expect it to make them into something they're not, and it's sad.
I don't have a high follower count. I'll be the first to admit that, but I leave a big footprint. You know, the amount of money we waste to charity, like the first charity drive I ever did. Me and the communities of other streamers that were helping me at the time, we made I think it was £2,700 for a small UK charity.
Damn. Sheesh.
And it's like herding cats. It was hell to do. I won't lie, but
Oh yeah.
But then I'll have other people like I'll occasionally have salty people who've lost in a game come in and be like, "Oh, you only have this many followers." Like, "Oh, you have this many followers." Like, I couldn't give a shit. Don't care.
Right. Doesn't matter.
My followers are fucking A+. You know.
Right.
That's a way to put it.
And it's just like it becomes like an EP flex sort of thing. You know.
Yeah, it does. That's another stupid thing is people who try to compare or make themselves look better than other streamers. It's unnecessary. It just makes you look like a douche.
Exactly. Especially if you're collaborating with someone or whatever, and then someone starts trying to bring in like viewing numbers and stuff. Like I play games with my friends to just play games with my friends. I don't care who's got the higher view account or whatever. It's about having fun and making content.
Yeah.
Speaking of douche, there's also
Speaking of douche, I need to
not
talk.
that kind of douche.
Okay.
I'm going to do a thing real quick. Hopefully everything's okay.
What are you doing?
Everyone good? Don't worry about it. Okay, we're good.
Yes. Are you good?
None. It's fine. Yeah. Go on.
Oh.
Trail continue.
There's one thing that thanks. One thing that I've noticed is now this kind of takes a little bit of having like people-ish skills, but when you can see there's a huge difference between when someone has a character that is douchebaggy, right, and then when someone actually just is a douche. Like Doctor Disrespect, his whole character is, and literally the name is disrespect. Like the name is for him, kind of being douchey. And then a few years ago, when I first started watching Rocket League streamers, there was one in particular where I watched it. His quality of his gameplay was great. It was really good. It was cool to watch. But the guy was just a douche, and I could just tell it was just a douche to his core. And I'm like, God, it's really cool to watch, but I can't, and I just completely
down to his core
watching.
even.
Yeah, I play up as more of an asshole on stream than I am as a lot of people. I'm sure that before. It's I'll be like, I'll say a lot of shit on stream just for fun, and then after stream, I'm like, all right, so you guys really okay? Is everyone okay? How's everyone? And it's I always do a little check afterwards, like is everyone good? Yeah, nice. After stream, I'm nice. On stream, I'm like, Goose, you fucking suck.
So outside of stream, you don't gaslight everyone and tell them they're wrong?
No, just Fluffy.
Oh, okay.
Can confirm.
It's funny.
That's like a brotherly relationship, though.
You can wind Fluffy up just by disagreeing with him. Especially if you haven't got any logic behind it. You just say, I disagree. Like, why?
Yeah.
I just disagree, Fluffy. I just disagree.
It's just
why?
wrong.
It's just wrong. You're wrong. You can't say I'm wrong. I can. I just did.
Insert rage.
Yeah, good stuff.
But likewise, Fluffy is the same when he was streaming. His online whilst playing Persona is a lot louder than Fluffy. Fluffy is one of the loveliest people you know. On stream, he will shout, he will scream, he will call you names. He
intentionally gets faux mad, and he's talked about it a million times. But that's just what he does.
We just talked about it before we started recording. He was here.
Yeah. Yeah, we were playing a little bit of Rocket League, and you and him went back and forth so much.
To the point, occasionally, after I've streamed with him, it's like, just to be clear, Fluffy, you're not actually angry, are you? Because if you are, I apologise for making you angry. He's like, no, it's cool. Okay.
Which makes it like a perfect, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a perfect partner for you when you both streamed, because you would, you do your dickheaded nature out of fun, and because it's fun banter for people who are watching as well. And Fluffy just he leaned so hard into it, and he would just get faux mad at you, and it was hysterical. I loved it.
Frontal gaslights. Fluffy gets faux mad. It goes back and forth.
I love Fluffy. He has the most like vocal reactions to things. Like there's a clip of when we were playing 7 Days to Die, and literally the Discord couldn't pick up how loud his scream went when he got surprised by somebody in the club. It's like,
yep.
Yeah. Goose also has a different noisy thing, and occasionally you just get a random sound from Goose. And we used to have a game when Goose had a dog. It was like dog or goose, dog or goose, because he literally sat there and like, "You're right there, Goose."
Yeah, that was fun. Good stuff. Now I don't.
Back on target though.
I was gonna say. I know before this, Goose, you were saying that you could just rant on and on. I was wondering if there's anything else that you got that just grinds your gears about streamers.
There's another one. So when streamers become like partners, or they have like affiliate links and stuff, or sponsors, or whatever you want to call them.
Yep.
When it becomes about that's all their stream becomes. Like, I get that you're sponsored, but when your streams start to lose quality and it starts to lose what's entertaining about said stream, because all you're trying to do is sell product that somebody else is using you to sell, and you lean so heavily into you're basically putting yourself on their leash.
You just become a straight shiller instead of
I'm just going to stop you there while I have some delicious G Fuel.
I'm not saying that.
This conversation makes me really tired, but when I get my first drink of G Fuel in for the day, I just get so energized.
Surprised you guys didn't start picking up on Prime. This has been a big recent one from what's his name? I can't even remember it now.
Speaking of Prime, if anyone wants to get Amazon Prime,
no, not Prime. No, not Amazon Prime.
No, it's about Prime Juice. It's crazy over here because they haven't got as much supply as they want, so people like pay ridiculous amounts for it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's who is it?
Speaking of ridiculous, Cass's new episode of Ridiculousness tonight.
Isn't it like Logan Paul and KSI? Isn't it?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I think it's Logan Paul.
I'm just gonna start plugging everything that I think of when you guys start talking.
And then when we publish the video, we should tag all these companies in it, and then like give us free samples.
Perfect. Start clipping it, throw it on TikTok. Just at everything on Twitter. What's
Can you at everyone on Twitter?
No, not everyone. You could do like certain companies and stuff, but
yeah, I
don't know. I've been out of the Twitter game for a while.
I was joking.
Speaking of Twitter, you want that free blue check or no? What happened with that? Don't they have a yellow one now?
I don't know. They started selling the blue. They started selling the blue tick, and then realized that when everyone had a blue, it's like the Incredibles. When everyone has a superpower, no one's special, you know. So when everyone has a blue tick, the blue tick means nothing anymore. So now they have to make a super blue tick to like, no, this person's really a celebrity, you know.
Yeah.
So when streamers become more into the things that they're shilling for instead of just streaming, that's basically the last complaint.
Yes. It's not last one, but it is one. Yes.
I can appreciate wanting money, but the second that I see you stream Shadow Legends, I know that you've taken the money and run. You know.
Yeah.
It's the Nicolas Cage of streaming. You'll just take anything you can fucking get.
But no, I think I can understand that you see the money and you've put your grind in and you're like, finally I can make some some bucks, and you see you'll do these things, but then you just lose all momentum on your stream because no one really wants to watch someone play Raid Shadow Legends. You know, I won't lie, it's an addictive little game to spend some time on on your phone or whatever. But like, I wouldn't watch someone play it because it just automatically plays itself for the most part. You know.
Yeah. So. Can I take that and leeway into something different?
Absolutely not.
I was going to say that I happen to know that Goose is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. And
No, I'm not. And I never want to be. Raid Shadow Legends. If you hear me, you stay the fuck away.
you stay away from me.
Yeah. No. I mean, it is, my little leeway is relevant to Raid. And no, Raid, I don't hate you. I just don't want you. There was another streamer that I used to watch all the time, and he blew up big because he's a really big speedrunner. He does a lot of cool retro games that I was super into when I was young, and he's fun to watch. He did take a sponsorship for Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm going to tell you right now, his community hated it.
Oof.
Yeah, his community became pretty toxic pretty quick, but I think he stopped doing anything to keep the sponsorship going, and it eased off a little bit, but like his numbers would be in the 4,000 to 5,000. And then that one stream was just, he sponsored it. I think he did 2 sponsored streams for Raid Shadow Legends, and his numbers were down in like the 400s or 500s. And it was just horrible. Everyone was just nonstop calling him a sellout, telling him he was garbage, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And you could tell he was so frustrated and so upset with how his community turned out to be because of that sponsorship deal he took. It was harsh.
Well,
it was
so the sponsored streams that he did,
everyone's got bills to pay. I can appreciate why you would do it. You know, it's just
yes, exactly. I agree.
So I mean, I think that there would be like a decent way. There would be a better way to do it, and I would have to ask. I don't know. Did you watch those 2 streams that he did? Those that you're referring to, or no?
Yeah. Yep.
So was the whole stream him playing it and nothing but it, or was it just an overlay and a code on the screen?
Nope, it wasn't just an overlay and a code on a screen. He actually did play it. I think that's part of the requirements to do the sponsorship.
Because I mean, honestly, sometimes for game sponsorships, you have to play it in order to get a minimum of it. Which I can understand. But if you're getting those sponsorships, if it becomes the whole stream, like your initial pet peeve was, if that's all the stream becomes, then yeah, like you're just like that's the worst version of it. But if it's just a picture, like a static picture on like the bottom corner of your screen or somewhere where it says use this code for this, I wouldn't be too upset about that. You know what I mean? But when it takes over what everyone comes to you for and completely changes to something else, that's when, again, like Fronto said, you got to respect the grind. Everyone's got bills to pay if they're trying, get a little side money from doing it. But when you completely flip the whole reason that you built the following for, you're going against what you did to get the following. Yeah. Which obviously they're going to respond negatively, as you just said you saw firsthand.
Yeah. So, and I know there's different ways. Companies can obviously find different ways to try to, showcase their product or whatever that they want sponsored for whatever ways. But yeah, in that instance, I think they wanted him to do like 2 hours throughout the week. Just stream some gameplay, try to get some people in, stuff like that.
Right.
And I think when I was watching, he was only doing like half-hour stints of it every couple days.
Right.
But it's not a bad way to do it.
Not bad. Yeah. If it's something that has a requirement and you do it in small pieces like that, that would probably be the farthest towards the quote-unquote wrong way of doing it that I would possibly go.
Yeah.
Is breaking it up
to
like
this day.
But
I would say to this day, I still follow that guy.
Yeah, right. I don't think it's gonna cause a mass dropout of people not following it anymore. But if you, I don't know. I guess which would be the worst way? One full 4-hour stream, or it broken up into half-hour bits?
I would say broken up.
What would be the worst way of doing it, or the better way?
Having it broken up, I think.
I personally think the best way to do it would be to do it breaking it up, but being specific, because everyone knows that the first sort of half hour of a stream is people just noticing that you've gone live and stuff,
Right.
Yeah.
Do it in the first half hour, it's your warming up to playing. I'm going to do half an hour of Raid, and then I'm going to move on to playing some Fortnite,
Yeah, That's a good way to do it too. That wouldn't be bad either. That's fair.
But that would be how I would do it when I inevitably sell out,
Right. Or do it completely satirical, have the majority of your stream being that one, but not like dogging it, like calling the thing that you're trying to quote unquote sponsor bad, but putting on that character of just overselling the shit out of it, that's one of those overreactive things that would almost potentially work depending on the viewership. We'll be like, oh, hell yeah, Skull Knight, let's fucking go.
Yeah. Okay. So
back to things that piss us off because we're mad.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about...
Pray tell.
How do you feel about streamers who just upload their entire video to YouTube, as is, with zero editing?
I mean, I don't feel about it. I wouldn't watch it, and I don't see why anyone would watch it. But if it makes them happy, and I know, for example, I think Chris did that for all of his Facebook library of streams because Facebook were deleting them all, so the only way you could keep them permanently was to put them on upload them on YouTube.
That would make sense. If you just need the storage or whatever.
It's the same with Twitch. Is the VODs all eventually drop off, whereas on YouTube you can keep a log of them forever, effectively.
Yeah.
But if you think anyone's going to go back and watch your VODs, when you got fresh ones being done right now, I think it's going to be very minimal, or people looking for something that they can pull you apart on,
Right.
Yeah, it's usually the main reason why people go back in videos. I don't like this person. I'm going to go through and watch everything that they have to find something I don't like even more.
If someone had a personal vendetta against me, they could probably go back through my if I had them saved, they could go back through VODs where I've said something that off the cuff, taken out of context, might sound bad. You know, they could probably find
Right.
those
Yeah.
things if they went back through content.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, a lot of the times, I say a lot of stuff to my mods that I think is funny in the moment. And, but if taken out of context, you know, some of the names that me and Charlie call each other, like,
Yeah.
could look pretty bad. But we do. It's just our banter. We're back and forwards, and we're
Right.
really good friends. But like, if you take it out of context, and from like an old VOD where it could look pretty bad, and
Right.
I don't see why
Yeah,
anyone would
I was-
look through. Oh, I can't even my favorite streamers. I wouldn't go back through their old catalog of videos unless there was something specific I was trying to find.
Right.
Right.
Yep. That makes perfect sense.
I think the one time I did go back through someone's VOD was because I was trying to cheat at a game.
What game was
No, I'll
it?
be
What were you trying to cheat on?
Well, were they doing like a playthrough or
Do you want to
something?
talk- the honest truth, I was trying to meta game at GTA because I knew someone had figured something out, and I knew they were streaming when they figured it out.
Ah, you're one of them people.
Well, it's the truth. It was when I first started, so I didn't know much better at the time, and it's
Yeah, whatever helps you
the
sleep at night,
easiest-
man.
It seemed to be the easiest way to figure something out. And it turns out that it was, he hadn't figured it out. He'd been given it by someone on the sly, you know.
Loser.
Ah.
Loser.
Loser.
Certain admins had told one person on the server how to do it and hadn't told anyone else. It turned out, But yes, I digress. That's history.
Let's do. How about one of like the obvious ones that if anyone is not annoyed by this, I don't know what kind of person it would take to not find this annoying.
I mean,
But
just
have
so
you
we know,
guys
I'm
seen-
going to
Bring
disagree
it.
with you instantly, no matter what it is.
Bring
Just,
it.
you know.
Bring it.
Okay, fine.
Bring
Have
it.
you guys seen the videos of people that will have huge viewership and usually the clips go viral, but there'll be a clip of them essentially saying, how do you have all this time to watch but not like $5 to donate?
I've seen
People
one-
that shame.
I saw one
viewers.
person doing that. It's like, oh, it's the cost of a thing. Why can't you do it? It's like,
You
No.
saw it like live?
yeah, I saw it live. One person doing it. And I was like,
Ooh, that would send
I'm
me
so
through the
confused. I don't know.
fucking roof, mate.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
but
What?
like, so you have like a streamer there, and they're like, it's predominant amongst the sort of like, it's going to sound a bit, the female streamers that don't do a lot, and if they're there for so long and no one's subbed, they can get a bit more pushy because obviously they're doing stuff and they want to get paid for it, you know,
Right.
and so they can start getting a
Oh,
little
so
bit
you're saying
pushy.
the streamers like attack? Well, not attacking, but they're like coming at their fan
Yeah.
base or their viewers
Yeah.
and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
And be like,
Directly.
why
I'm
haven't you
gonna stop, I'm
subbed?"
going to stop if no one subs. Oh, you know, like, I'm going, etc. And it's like,
I can't remember one. There was one woman's a clip of one. It went like crazy viral. It was I can't remember. I'll probably be able to find the video easy. I'll send it to you after Goose. But yeah, she
Okay.
essentially was going in saying, "How do you have all this time to watch me all the time, but you don't have $5 to donate?" Or they'll say something like along the lines of, "How are you not paying your bills if you don't even have like $5 to donate, but you have all this time to watch?" It's just crazy. It's like, wow, like the what made that person that way? Like, I wanted like a synopsis. Give me the Snopes on their life. What the hell happened to make this person think that was a viable thing to say when they have probably hundreds, if not thousands, of viewers? It's just mind-boggling.
The audacity.
The audacity.
I have a tangent.
I've never-
one that annoys me.
Uh-oh.
So first off, I'm going to mention something, and this isn't what pisses me off. But I know some people do get pissed off by it. I don't personally. Right. So you have the hot tub streamers and stuff on Twitch. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Which, not my content, but I respect the hustle. You know, they put a lot of effort and time into it. Right.
Yes.
But
I mean,
yeah, you're going to say something.
biting my
Goose?
tongue. Nothing. No, go ahead.
But if you go onto Twitch right now, I dare say, if you scroll down like 3 panels, you'll see a few streams with hundreds of people in them, and on Facebook, these streams get like thousands of them, which is just, you'll say in the corner somewhere, repeat content. and they're just streaming other people's old VODs
Yeah.
to get people in watching.
Yep. That kind of goes hand in hand with the first thing I said, is people are reusing content from other people to get people to watch them.
Right.
It's the same concept as someone sleeping and playing YouTube videos of someone else's stuff and getting people to watch it.
I can get reaction videos, that's fine, but these people are just literally just using someone else's VOD. And people are watching it. Why? Go watch the original person's video account. It just annoys me.
Yeah, that's got to be probably the laziest version of streaming possible.
Yeah, but it annoys me because they're doing this and they still have like 5 times as many viewers as I do. It's like, what the frick?
What am I doing?
What's wrong with me? It is demoralizing to a certain extent. But you could argue that I guess you could argue that some of them may be bots because like the people doing this are obviously doing it via automation just to get more ad revenue or whatever. You can't just steal content from people and just use it as your own. It's
Isn't that against TOS?
It is, but
technically yes.
If you have high enough viewers, Twitch is a bit flexible on TOS. I found in general.
Bendy.
But you had
sorry.
Yeah, you had some big streamers that were just out and out. They were just fully streaming episodes of anime on Twitch. It was a thing.
Oh yeah.
If it was a small streamer doing that, they would get their account banned for perpetuity. It was a big streamer.
Yes.
They got a week ban because they make money.
Oh wait, a week ban. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah,
my
definitely.
brain derped.
Well, I mean, it's happened before.
Like you could play a couple of songs and your stream will get banned as a small streamer. Big streamers can do more or less whatever they want, and they'll get a hand slap, but that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, if they can do it, why can't I?
You probably could. You just got to get big, man. Become a big streamer.
Hang on,
it's easy, right?
Put in my notes. Okay, step 1. Become a big streamer. Okay.
Get good.
Get good.
Yes.
It's like first comes the podcast, then comes the stream.
See, you say that, but I don't think that's how it works, my guy. Unless it is. I mean, maybe one day. Maybe I should just start streaming again and take it off, huh?
You freaking should. We keep telling you.
I know. I know.
You have a good. You're fun to watch, and
I love my community, man.
To watch your soul crush as I spam Broken Tendency.
Ruin everything. Yeah, I think what I might do is I kind of want to get back into 7 days, but I'm waiting for that game to update. I know it's got a massive one coming right now, but I'm super hyped about it, and I'm hoping, well, I'm sure it will, that that game has Twitch interactions that you can do.
Yep.
Just built into the game itself, and that was a lot of fun, but we didn't really monkey with that a whole lot.
So, on the subject of things that piss me off about streamers, right? Specifically, all my friends that keep saying they're going to come back to streaming and they just never do.
Oh, bro. That cut deep. I know I probably should. I'm not going to lie. And I've been wanting to. Chris,
like Duke of Potatoeville. Yeah. Great streamer, funny guy, one of my mods. Every other week he's like, yeah, I'm going to start streaming again soon. Once I get this thing out the way. Get the thing out the way. Now when I get this thing out the way, going to start streaming again soon, guys. Okay.
Yeah. It's a continuous string of reasons and excuses.
Like all of my friends who streamed have like taken a step back for various reasons. They're all valid. Like, but I miss you guys. And it's like everyone's like,
I know.
I'll stream again at some point, and that some point it's never going to come.
Well, I've been, I can sit here with a string of excuses right now.
I miss my streamer gang, guys. I miss my streamer gang.
I'm coming back. I swear. I really am.
Like it used to be like pretty much all of us streamed, and now I'm the only one left. I'm the last man standing, man.
Yeah, I'll get back into it as soon as I can. I promise.
You're in a different time zone than me.
I know, that's the problem. Is I used to stream constantly with like Silent and Trail and Miller and all the cool kids. Not saying that you weren't cool, Frontal, but
wow.
Dang,
No.
shots fired.
that's not what I'm saying. But this is back before I knew you, Frontal, so it's okay. But I used to stream with them all the time, do Rocket League and GTFO and all kinds of random stuff. Time zones are different, and availability between people is very different. And Frontal works stupid hours, and it's always changing. And I'm currently looking for a job still.
Frontal.
I'm sorry for working and supporting my family, guys. I apologize.
No,
but if you help me make it big on Twitch, then I don't have to do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Goose.
I mean, if I help you get big on Twitch, you can help me get big on Twitch, and you can help me
I'll be honest,
support the fact I don't have a job.
On Fluffy taking off and being massive. Fluffy's hilarious to watch.
That's another thing that pisses me off about streamers is relying on your friends to help you get big.
You know what really pisses me off about streamers? Streamers that are really good at games like League of Legends and then constantly say that they're not good at it. Like Fluffy. 2 pentakills. Guys, I'm not good.
You got the only ass on both teams, and you didn't die. I know, but I suck.
I'm gonna somehow get this in every episode that I'm part of.
Yeah, but what pisses me off is people like, hey guys, do you want to play some games? Like, yeah, Rocket League. It's like, okay, Rocket League, Kickstone. Goddamn streamers in the Rocket League, you know.
I never bring it up when I come in. Usually Goose does. Just saying.
Yeah, it's usually you trying to pander to us. Like, if you guys want to play this, I know you guys like it, so we can do it. Make yourself sound all sacrificial. Like you're giving up like all of your potential fun.
You've seen me play it. It is sacrificial.
Yeah, you know how many times you sacrifice the other guy so we can score? You're like a murderer in that field, bro. I shouldn't say that out loud. I'm sorry. I'll bleep that out. He's not a murderer, I swear.
I thought, well, you don't know that for definite, but you know.
Here's somebody.
Nobody does. Easy trail.
Sorry, I have a kitty in my lap.
Kitty, say something.
I can't. She's in cute purr, calm down mode.
The other things that that piss me off about streamers in general is like, you gotta be a bit sensitive when you say these things, because some people, like, you might accidentally call someone out and you don't want to, you know.
Yeah, some
people are too whitewashed.
What?
Like you can tell that someone is like being media savvy and not saying what they really think sometimes, and
gotcha.
They're just being super like, everything is nice, everything is sweet, everything is like yeah, but we all know it's not, you know. Yeah.
No, I'm still confused. What do you mean whitewashed?
He's basically saying they're being overly PC.
Yeah, and they're not necessarily saying, you know, they're not getting sucked into the moment of what they're playing. They're like, this is nice, and like everything's on fire, and like, it's not nice, everything's on fire. Yeah, panicking. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's like you know, they're not fully letting themselves be themselves on stream, and I think it's something that pisses me off. It's like it pisses me off because I think some people aren't confident enough to just be themselves on stream, and you can tell that you're getting like the edited version of it.
Yeah, they're putting themselves through so many filters.
Yeah, I mean, like, take for example, right? I mean, give an example, like,
if you need to call me out, you can call me out. I don't think I am, but
no, I'm not going to say they're fake or anything. But like, for example, if you watch Charlie streaming, she says the C word a lot less than if she's playing with me.
Yeah, I bet.
Like,
no,
playing with me,
not necessarily.
Every other word will be the C word, but if she's streaming herself, she swears a lot less.
I mean, you might be right, but most of it's because of you. So just throwing that out there.
But no, so it's like, yeah. So like, some people just like, yeah, because I know what they're like when they play with me. But when they stream, they sort of like, yeah, they don't seem to have the confidence to just be themselves. And I think, you know, it makes me a little bit like angry and sad that, like, you know, some people just feel like they have to lock themselves away a little bit to be popular.
Just
and it's like,
be you.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, like exactly. Yeah, we're talking about Charlie. Not trying to call her out if she is listening, but like, you know, Charlie is fucking hilarious. Like,
oh, she is hands down,
genuinely hilarious. Some of the things come out of her mouth I've not even heard. I'm pretty sure no one's ever said before. Some of the things.
I love it though.
And like, she's like, if she gets panicked, she's like, you can hear a full on like throat splitting scream, and like then a dad will come from next door and be like, "You're waking everyone up." But when she streams, you sometimes get a little bit of an edited version. Like she's not like, because she's aware that she's been on camera or etc. That you don't get the full version, which I think these people are hilarious, and they should be confident, and they should But
I'll admit I do a bit of that, but it's not like really like a changing. It's more of an octave change that I do, and Goose loves to point it out every single time. If you probably know what I'm talking about already. So when I'm streaming, if it's at night and the wife is sleeping, or like right now. Like the wife is home, so she's downstairs. Yeah. So I typically will try to not be overly loud. When sometimes I want to scream out loud like a little child on the inside because of something either funny or so angry or something like that. And so there'll be times when we're playing and the wife either will be out, she'll be out getting groceries, or she'll be visiting with a friend, and I'll just go, and then Goose just go, "Home Alone, huh?"
Yeah, every time.
No,
I love that though.
I used to call them ASMR streams, because like if William's in bed, in his own bed upstairs, like opposite without a thing in the end, want to stream, I have to do my streams like, everyone's doing well today. It's like, why are you whispering to the microphone? I don't want to wake up William.
Do not wake up the demon. He's sleeping.
Hello, everyone, and tonight's going to be a nice, lovely ASMR stream. We're going to stream this time. Hope you're all ready for some smooth, sultry voices.
I like it. Keep it going. I wish I could do that.
It's about to be loud.
Sorry. God, I hate that. Oh, okay. That's another thing. I am not one for ASMR. I am not.
I kind of hate ASMR. I get that there's a market for it. There's a market for it, but if I have to listen to someone going,
so okay, but that's not a thing that a streamer. I mean, I guess like technically a streamer does it, but that's just a genre of what people do. That's not things that streamers do that piss you off. It's just a type of streaming.
It's the type of thing.
Okay, you're right.
A streamer does that pisses off.
I mean, yeah, you can get around in technicalities, you gaslighting piece of crap. But technically,
well, all of these things are none of these are something that every streamer does that pisses off. It's always like a subset of streamers that does it.
Yeah, that's true. It is a genre. It is a type of thing that some people will do. I used to have, this is going to come off as hypocritical, but I used to have a channel point thing where people could like redeem like 3 minutes of ASMR type stuff. And I don't know what I would do. It would be random. A lot of times it would just be like whispering into the microphone as I play, and I'd have to be really quiet. But I haven't done that in years. So again, hypocritical, and I know. But
I hate ASMR.
I don't like listening to it.
He's like access my ASMR streams.
No, I don't do that anymore. I don't. Actually, I don't know if it's still on there. I should look at that. But that's the other thing too, is I did it for other people. I didn't do it for myself. I can't hear myself when I do it. I don't even know if it sounded good. So that's what makes me a bad streamer, is because I don't go back and check my VODs for quality.
Screw VODs. Live it now.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, I think there is when you don't have like a staff to back you up like a lot of big streamers do, there is that moment where sometimes you can't live in the now, because something funny happens. You immediately have to go, someone clip it. Yeah.
Clip it.
Nope. Can't do it. There's no one there.
Twitch now has the thing where like moments on screen. So like, say you have like a big moment, like, and I've seen it like, people have bought a house on stream, and it's like, this is a big moment. So it's a moment, and everyone in chat gets a little moment badge if they were there on that moment. That happened. But
wait, what?
Twitch has a thing
you
called.
You can have a moment badge?
Twitch has a thing called moments that you can like set, like, I think it's 5 a year you can use. So like when there's a big moment, like you've just hit a goal, or you can click on this button and make it into a moment, and everyone who's in chat gets the little award.
So you can go to the VOD afterwards and make it a moment, or do you have to like pre-plan it?
I mean, the button is on your live dashboard. It's not in your like options. It's on the live whilst you're streaming thing.
Okay.
Yes.
But
The more you know.
it feels awkward as fuck to be like, oh my god, I'm so happy I've done the thing. And one moment, guys. Click, 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 click. Thanks, guys. You know?
So
It feels
glad
like-
you
yeah.
guys were there for me.
Unless you have like a team of people with editor commands, which I do have several of my friends have editor rights on my thing, so they can do it. But like,
Everyone needs a goose in their corner.
but
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
But unless you have someone there when these things happen, you kind of have to. You're taken out of it by being a streamer.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
As you know, it's one of those the life of the content creator. Boo-hoo me, you know. But sometimes you can't live in the moment because you have to be aware of the content you're making. You know.
Right.
Yes.
Like when I had
true.
when I had this when I had the charity stream, it was like there was some very emotional moments on it, but like you still have to, you can't be fully like there because you have to be aware that you're making content. There's people watching you. There's people like you. Example, when I had the spicy jelly bear and a baby, and I thought I was going to die. You know, I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
leave-
Oh my
I can't leave
god.
the camera, but I'm gonna die. So, you know,
I do
it's
remember
like-
that. That looked painful, by the way.
Oh, it was hella bad. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that
hashtag
VOD is
content,
funny.
you know.
Yeah. Do it for the views.
Sorry, I just need to make a few clicks and make this a moment. I've never heard
Yeah.
a person legitimately from EU use the word hella. So thank you for that.
But yeah,
Taking a moment, taking a moment.
It's the thing that I hate about streaming/streamers is that like sometimes you just can't live in the moment, and like you have people like, oh, I'm hiking up a mountain, come with me on my live stream. And it's like, just go out there and enjoy the world a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Don't need to monetize every moment of your life.
You get, like, you see streamers taking a streaming pack to like a Ren fair and stuff. Like, go there and enjoy yourself rather than you're allowed to take time out to enjoy yourself. In fact, I've had conversations with some streamers recently, and there's a thing like streamer guilt about taking days off for yourself. And one of my friends posted on Twitter like I'm sorry I've been gone and this that. They had 3 days off, and like they felt the need to apologise for having 3 days off. Like, because they weren't feeling very well. I was like, in any other job in the world, you wouldn't have to apologise for having a couple of days off sick. No.
Right.
That's why I will never set a schedule on my Twitch panel, on my Twitch page, unless it starts to pay the bills. I think I actually literally put that in the schedule spot.
I believe it.
I work rotating shifts. I can't and have a disabled child, so there's no realistic way for me to have a schedule.
Right.
Right.
Like right
is
now,
fair.
right now, I can hear William in his room shouting, saying that basically he's been the bad guy for Sonic fighting Robotnik. I'm pretty sure right now. But when he needs attention, he's disabled. He's autistic. If he decides like even right now, he's like if he's had sort of like a mental moment and he needed someone to calm him down, I'd run from here. I wouldn't be able to stay and finish the podcast. You know, I have to be there. I have to be present in the moment.
Right.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
I tend to plot my schedule around work and William, so I can spend time with him when he's awake and needs me more. You know.
How dare you?
I know. I'm a terrible person.
You criminal. That sounded more evil than I intended to. I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's like that's the thing that annoys me about streamers when they apologize for shit that they shouldn't really fucking have to apologize for, like taking time off or like going on holiday or like, you know. I mean, you've probably seen it yourself when you were streaming more regularly. It's like you have a few days off and suddenly you come back and your stream's like half as high numbers and stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
guys, I had a week off because I was on holiday. I was in the Caribbean. Leave me be, you know. I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
But like,
Which,
that's
if there
the
is any
living with
streamers
streamers,
listening,
but they feel compelled to basically, you know, break themselves in half just for this career that they've chosen. I mean, even the big streamers, like, you know, some of them stream. I know you said about the sleep streamers, but like some of them, some of the streamers I know, like that are big, like trying to think of a name, like Ray from NoPixel. he streams like 16, 18 hours every day
Good.
for most days of the week.
Yeah, that's huge.
And it's like, you wouldn't work that on a regular job. You know?
No, nobody would ever do that.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
When
Like, I love his content. He does great work, and everything like that. But like the hours some of these people put in, they're killing themselves to make sure that they make it big, and
yeah,
I think it sucks. You know,
it does.
Going forward, I wouldn't. I do. Part of me does wonder about the cost on people as they get older of the hours and the stress that they put themselves through. You know.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I don't even have to think about it. Like, that definitely has to take some sort of level of a toll on a person, both physically and mentally, trying to do that.
It does. I could only imagine. But, I'm not there, so I don't know by hand.
Right. Goose, you got
Somebody
anything else? I
help
know
me.
you were brewing pretty hard when we started.
Nah, man, I'm good. I got all my frustrations out. I'm sure
All
there's
your
more,
windows
but
on
as
there.
of right now, nothing else is really setting fire to me.
Yeah. Nothing else burning your biscuits.
Nope. My biscuits they're already toasted, man. It's fine now.
But I can
What
burn.
about you?
I think I got all my frustrations out. I think I'm good.
Frontal? You
Frontal,
went on a
got
couple
anything
sprees
else?
there.
Yeah.
I hate all streamers so much. You know.
I just generally hate everybody, you know.
No, I think all my big ones are out there, at least anyway. My biggest frustration, like I say, with streamers is that sometimes, because it's such a grind, it causes a lot of people to lose faith in themselves, and I think that sucks when it happens. And you can see it happening occasionally with like people I know, and they lose faith because they haven't hit it big, and they haven't hit and they lose faith in themselves. And I believe in these people so much, and it really sucks to see streaming break some of my friends. Like they don't deserve it, and it sucks that I can't do more to help them. That's the thing I hate.
No,
about
I'm right
streaming
there
so
with
much,
you.
Is that the stress that they put up on themselves?
I hate you for hating yourself.
But yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. No, I can relate to that.
And it's it does upset me sometimes when I see some of my friends like to have like not breakdowns, but like they get generally upset and depressed over like how their streaming is going and stuff.
Yeah.
It frustrates me that I can't do more.
Yeah.
If I could, I would in a heartbeat. And
But one person
stress
can't just do something better.
yeah, and the
Or
stress
make it
that they
better.
put themselves through. Like even if your content is like A++, it's always a lottery ticket, you know. You can make the odds of you winning better, but it's still a lottery ticket. And that's my biggest gripe with streamers is how harsh they are on themselves. Like having known a lot of streamers personally, most streamers I know are very empathetic, and they take so much upon themselves, and they give so much, and it's very easy to overgive when you're lacking on spoons yourself, and
Yep.
Right.
they'll give, and they just don't know. Some of them just don't know when to stop and look after themselves a little bit, and it upsets me sometimes. A lot of the friends that I've seen have left streaming and just never come back to anyone, to play games. They burn themselves out so much, and it makes me sad. The friends I've lost along the way,
Yeah. Nope, I definitely know exactly where you're coming from.
And like, ending the podcast on that bitter note.
Well, I was gonna say we have naturally progressed back to our default state, which is not being douches and picking apart what we hate about other people. We've gone back into our wholesome niceness. Have we kind of segued ourselves back into picking a title? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can.
Unless there's any more pet peeveness we got. Anything
No,
else anyone else does that makes you mad?
I am all good. I am tapped out, sir.
I have no more hate to let flow through me.
my suggested title is Fluffacoon is a League of Legends god. Boom.
Ooh, I can get behind that title.
Oh, man. As much as I would love to agree, that's not related to this topic at all.
We could call it "Why You Make Us Mad."
But that's.
I mean, we're all streamers, so it's like why we hate ourselves.
Oof. But we don't do the things we talked about.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I do the thing where I get quiet, and you point me out for that. I'm not me, man. This isn't me.
You're not you.
I don't-
I miss the old you.
Like, you know,
Instead of Snickers, it's not you when you're streaming. You're not you when you're streaming. Quit streaming. How to on to stream. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad topic to have sometimes, to be fair.
Speaking of how to stream, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to Stream Elements. That's who I use for streaming.
Oh my god. I'm about to kick you out of this call, sir.
The title's called Sponsored by G Fuel.
Shout out to Streamlabs. No, just kidding.
Streamlabs.
I don't even use
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs. F that program.
Streamlabs is sending me out a free backpack. Fun fact.
Stream better, be better?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, you better be better. Boom. I agree.
Stream better, be better.
You like that
All
one?
in capitals. All in capitals.
All in capitals?
Stream
Oh,
better,
God.
comma, be better.
Okay, I could do that. I'm down for it.
Are we decided?
I mean, unless you disagree, Trail.
Streamers, comma, don't be douches.
No.
You don't want to have the word douche in the title?
No.
All right, fine.
Unless you're going to argue with me on that one too.
On which one?
Using that word in the title.
Oh,
Yeah, so I think we've probably go with at least a spin on that. I think so. That probably sounds good to me.
Yes.
Um,
I'm cool with it.
stream better, be better.
better be better.
Yes, sir.
Boom. Title. Nailed. Took a little.
All right, host,
turns
wrap
over, we
this
got
shit
it.
up.
Yes, wrap it up. Would we put a bow on it, or would we just tie it?
I'll put a bow on it.
Yeah, all right, fair.
I'll put it on the
Color
thumbnail.
of ribbon. Color of ribbon.
Whatever you want, bro.
All right, fine. Stage.
You. What? You want sage?
All right, well, that's gonna conclude this episode of RNG
Hell
Network.
yeah.
Everyone, we'd like to, as always, thank you guys for stopping by, and if you could potentially head over to G Fuel, use promo code RNG Network, give us a call.
No shot.
We don't actually have a code. We don't actually have a code. We don't.
We need
Yes.
a code. We need a
Yes.
code. We
I'm
need a
just trying
code.
to- I'm just trying to
Add
keep
to the
up.
list. Add to the list.
All right, that's on our to-do list.
If you also get
No,
to level
don't do
10 on
anything
Raid
he
Shadow
says.
Legends using RNG Network.
But no,
Use code RNG to unlock a special
as usual, guys.
item.
If you could like, comment, it does mean the world to us, and it really helps us with it. We're trying to push our algorithm. We're making a big push to try and push ourselves in the algorithms. So if you could like and comment, it really would make the world mean the world to us.
We talked this whole time about
Yes.
what other people did that made them that make us mad. Tell us in the comment section what we do that makes you mad. How about that? Let's all try to be better. Let's all stream better. Let's all podcast better.
We'll all be better.
Yeah, we'll all be
Be
better.
the best community ever.
All be bitter. Yes, bitter.
Better,
Well, I think I'm
not
good.
bitter.
Bitter.
You guys,
bitter.
we're good. Wrap it up. We're done. And I'm gonna
Got
call
a
it
pretty
there.
little bow on it.
Yeah, pretty little sage-colored bow. We'll see
Perfect.
you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.